But Philly as a whole, they definitely do support me. Like they can't, cause it's like I represent Philly. Like it's like everywhere I go, I talk about Philly. So it's like they be like, yeah, that nigga from Philly, he doing this thing. So they definitely support.
What's the biggest love you got outside of Philly type shit? Like,
The biggest love, I would say I be getting love from a lot of places. Baltimore, Cali, but definitely Baltimore though. I fuck with Baltimore. They like the cousins to us. I want to feel like I feel like out of anybody, I would say like Baltimore is our cousins. Like they somewhat like us. You know, they cool. New Yorkers is cool too. They just lie too much, but everybody cool. I be getting love. I be getting love from a lot over. Like this network that I'm on, they didn't like open my horizon to a lot of different cities. A lot of people from different places be like, yeah, I fuck with you, all the way from here, Detroit, there, Chicago. So it'd be like, yeah,
it's more on that level. Like, can you go some places and like, do people notice you? Like, oh shit, that's Maul right there. Yo, you see, that's Maul right there. Like, do
I
you?
think so. I'd have been in a couple of places, and I really be surprised. Really, I'm humble. Cause a lot of people don't think I'm humble, but I'm really humble. Like, and Philly as in one place. Like, people be feeling like they dicky, and if they show you love,
Real
and it's
shit.
not dicky, and it's just showing love. Like, so when people be showing me love, I really be like surprised, cause I done got like, as far as like celebs and just like a lot of people, like to know that they notice you and they didn't and they see shit that you do, it just be like, damn, like, like I appreciate the love.
No, that's definitely thorough shit. Speaking of Philly, while we on the topic, how you feel about the violence in Philadelphia? Like, think that shit gonna slow down, stop? Like, talk about that.
I feel like the violence, and that's where I come into play a little bit. Like, I be reading. I remember a year back, like I got into a fight, and I was on the Reddit page. They post shit on Reddit.
Philly
I was
Reddit.
on a little Philly wiki Reddit thing, and it was like somebody was saying up under there, like, he's still like the only nigga in Philly like that's still fighting. Like they need more of that. So when I do look at me still fighting, I don't look at it like it's a bad thing, because sometimes people might get from it, like, you can still throw hands. Like it ain't nothing to get into a little fight. Like and even like back then when I was doing like they got this little thing called gloves up, guns down. I was doing that. I was one of the first people to start that little boxing street, to do the boxing street shit with them.
Okay.
And that was all against the violence, because I don't like violence. I ain't never been. Look, I'm telling you, when it comes down to guns, I'm Bennett, and I ain't in it. Like, rest in peace to some of my homies. I done literally got some of my friends, which is not a good thing. I done got one of my homies shot, like, because I was just strong on, like, bro, we could fight these niggas, bro. We don't need the gun. Like, leave the gun in the car. We can fight these niggas, and that's gonna be that, bro. Like, you feel me? We got out that car. Them niggas said, we is not fighting y'all. But any other time I felt like it, fighting, like people respect it on a fighting tip. Like they'd be like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing but fight. Like, and to some people, they look at that and be like, damn, I wanna fight. Like, cause you don't always gotta go pick up a gun. Like I don't like violence at all. But
Nah, facts.
if you gonna do it, I would rather you fight. Like, and that's just me.
Talk about a time where you felt like you lost a fight and like somebody got over on you.
I done got my ass whooped many times. I done got my ass whooped. I don't know if you familiar. Like I don't really care if anybody will have a problem with me saying his name, but his name is I don't want to say he beat my ass, but I don't know if you know his name is they called him his name Cha Cha. He was from Uptown. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah, Cha Cha, rest in peace to Cha Cha. I
Rest in
heard
peace,
about
rest
him.
in peace to Cha Cha. He one of the people I want to say, like, in my upbringing, I was when I first was dealing, I was scared of that nigga. I was terrified of that nigga. I'm like, because I was always getting into it with his little brother Sil. So it was like, and no disrespect to Sil, but I don't feel like Sil, you never could really beat me. But your big brother, I was a little scared of him. So it was like, I let that nigga get away with doinging me 2 times. That nigga doinged me in my head 2 times. And I ain't never let nobody doing me in my head 2 times. That nigga doinged me twice in my head. And the third time, I said, I ain't letting that shit slide. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something about that. I went to that nigga house, but he wasn't there. My adrenaline went down. I said, fuck it, he got it. You know what I'm saying? He doing me that second time, he got it. And I come walking up the street, me and my homie, And this nigga come walking up the street with 30. And I want to say the only reason I was really scared of him because he knew so many niggas in the neighborhood where I was from. So it
Okay.
was like I ain't really want no static with that nigga. But that nigga came walking up with a whole block of niggas. He like, yeah, what's up? You was looking for me? I'm like, I told him, I said, no, bro, that shit was old. Go ahead. He told me, he said, no, bro, you gonna rumble me today. I said, I'm gonna rumble you today. All right, come with me, come follow me to my crib. I'm gonna call my cousin. And I gotta respect him, bro, because that nigga really, and nobody plays with me, bro. Nobody plays with me, bro. I allowed, that nigga walked me to my house, sat on the bottom of my steps until my cousin got there at that. I was on the phone with my cousin, that nigga was out there sitting on my step. And he just was like, when my cousin finally got here, like, yeah, you in here, you in the house and there's niggas outside waiting for you. So I went out there and I finally fought the nigga. And like, that's the type of nigga I am. Once I fight you, and cause I ain't a bad fighter, and it feel like, and I kind of, I ain't lose, but I ain't won neither. And it kind of like made that nigga respect me. So it was like, everything was cool. But I done got my ass whooped a lot of times, but it ain't really like stop nothing.
No,
Like I was like, cause at the end of the day, I'm a little nigga. So I go into fights expecting to kind of, I ain't gonna say lose, but it's like, I'm little as shit.
Right,
Like
what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I ain't
yeah.
seen you feel me?
So, but I'm really like, I could stand it with some, I done been in the field with some big niggas. So it's like, but I done definitely got my ass whooped. And that shit build a character to me. I done got jumped, stumped. Like that shit just build a character.
You
It
ever
was
got
like,
shot at?
shot at plenty of times.
I was about to say, as much as you fight, I know niggas like
Plenty of times. And I've been thinking like, damn, why that nigga want to kill me? Like, fuck you want to kill me for? Because I always would say to myself, like, who would want to kill me? Like, I don't pose no real threat to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was coming out of my, getting out of the car one day, and that's why you can't like be sleeping on niggas. You can't, somebody that's scary to you, that's the person that will take you out of here.
That's facts.
And like, I thought the nigga was a bitch. I walk out of the house, he's standing out there. And I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing out here? And I left, I came back, he was still out there, but in my head, I'm like, this nigga a bitch. Like, I don't know what he doing out here, but he not out here for me. And that nigga up that shit on me. I couldn't believe it. But I'm so fast, I'm an ex-track star. I'm so fast, I got up out of there. And then to a nigga trying to kill me to my face, no max, no anything. That's how much you know, like, I really don't play with guns. Like, I called my homies, I called around like, bro, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Like, am I supposed to pick up a gun now? Like, do I gotta go kill this nigga? And they was like, basically they was like, no, bro, we'll do something. But I still was like, no, like, I can't have that on my conscience. So, of course, I still went and tried to fight the nigga. And that's what that was. Like, I ain't.
Then shouts out to you. I mean, God forbid nothing ever happened to you.
Yeah, God forbid. Yeah, I'm definitely covered by the blood because I stay in my lane, bro. I tell niggas like I don't as in today, bro. A lot of people might think, until meeting me, because a lot of people don't know. Like I'm really a smart nigga, very intellectual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you meet me, bro. I'm all about partying, bro. I have fun. I'm not into like like getting in. Like you do something to me. That's where problems is created at. Right. And plus, I'm always going to voice my opinion. Like, I'm never letting nobody get over on me. And to a lot of people, but people be trying to get over. And I'm always going to speak my opinion. Like, like, I'm going to let you know, like, if you doing something wrong or if you did something to me that I didn't like. And that's just that. Like, and that's where kind of problems come in at. But overall, like, I don't have no problems with people. I'm a Libra. I meet people. I love meeting people. Like, I'm a people person. People be cool with me.
No, that's still shit. What's your relationship with like Connie Mac? I see her was showing you love. I see a couple people throw you up because you won the challenge, but like I seen like when I was grand watching, I seen Connie Mac throw you up. Like, you got a relationship with her?
Yeah, Connie, me and Connie, we close. Connie, that's my girl. She real genuine. Like I met Connie, I don't know when I met her, but I know when I met her, she was cool as shit instantly. She was, Mom, I'm gonna get you an Uber here. We gonna drink, we gonna smoke, I'm gonna cook. Like she put me on some of her friends. I done fucked some of her friends in the same bed. It's like Connie just cool. Connie good folks. I fuck with Connie. Like a lot of people, like I said, once again, people take a perception. People don't allow the chance of you meeting somebody and you getting to know somebody and genuinely getting ready to meet them. They just take what they see on social media and kind of like, oh, I don't like that person. But you never really know somebody till you know them. So, but Connie is definitely, she cool as shit. I fuck with her.
Nah, that's real shit. How you feel about the music in the city? Like who more listen to and like how you feel about all this shit out here?
The music in the city, I listen to. I kind of listen to everybody overall. I want to say, like, I listen to everybody. I don't. I'm from Uptown, so I don't. My area is not to no streets. I don't know no beef that's going on. I don't know nothing. Like if I don't give a fuck if you think where I'm from, anything. I'm from Uptown, but me overall, I want to say I kind of listen to everybody. A lot of niggas might look at this and frown their eyebrows up, but I listen to everybody. Tally, Kwani, what's the nigga name from Kensington?
Skrilla.
Skrilla. I listen to Skrilla, but my overall favorite artist is always gonna be Core. We from the same block. We both from Vernon Road. It's always gonna be Core. Core is more so, that nigga done got me through a lot of shit. Like you could really listen to Core when you going through something, and that nigga be talking.
Nah, real
I'm talking
shit.
about talking. It'd be like shit you be thinking like, damn, like I feel him. They lost some of my homies and it been like, I'm gonna turn the whole chord, could play chord. Like chord is something I listen to in the morning. Like I don't wanna play, like I don't like to listen to too much drama, like too much, all of that killing shit. I could turn chord on and some gospel or Drake.
No
Feel me? And
facts.
chord is definitely one of my favorites. But I listen to everybody though. Everybody in the city, cool.
How do more deal with grief? Like you lose any close friends or family? Like talk about a time where you lost somebody and that shit. Like how have you?
Dealing with grief, the people I lost close to me, I gotta like mention my guys, my man Beat Out, my man Vil, my cousin Sheen, rest in peace to them dudes. And mainly like my two homies Beat Out and Vil, they like those my two best friends. Like and I feel like, and both of their passings, one, my homie Vil, he passed on my birthday shooting one of my music videos with me. Like we was leaving shooting my music video and he got into a car accident in front of me. He was in somebody's car and the car struck the girl that was driving it, she lost control and he was the only person that passed in the car. So, that was real traumatizing to me. That's why I don't play the
Right.
drinking and driving shit. Cause that shit happened in front of my eyes. We was just turning up for my birthday, shooting a music video, and my homie, like that nigga was going right before my eyes. I'm looking at him in a car, and I'm talking to him. I'm thinking he responding to me, but in my drunk mind, I couldn't tell that he was like slowly but shortly, like, like passing over. And it was like that shit. Life just worked in mysterious ways. And then the crazy thing, leaving his funeral, somebody smacked me off of the road, like inside of the funeral line. Like somebody smacked me off the road. Like so that was crazy. But both of my best friends that I lost, I was with those niggas the same day. Like my other man beat out, he was leaving my job. He asked me like, bro, I don't want to trap no more, bro. Give me a job. Got him a job at my job, and he left there and lost his life. And I was with him the day before. Like that nigga ain't never treated me to a full day where he paid for everything, the bottle and everything. That nigga paid for the bottle, the hookah. He's like, bro, I got everything. And the next day he lost his life. But at the end of the night, I was with him. He was like, bro, you had a good time? I'm like, yeah, bro. And that was the last time I spent with. But both of my homies, like, I had a good time with them to them losing their lives. And I'm like, I'm an emotional nigga. I ain't scared to cry. Like I cry. Like I'm super close with their families. Like I treat their families. Like I still check up on every holiday. I'm talking to their families. This, that, they brothers, they siblings, like they kids, like my kids. So and every year still with them niggas. Like they families, they friends. They'll tell you I throw parties for my homies every year. On the day of their birthdays, I'm throwing a party for them niggas. Cause those is my guys. Like I don't play about them niggas. Like we was locked in. So
Rest in peace to those guys, man.
yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that traumatizing shit, seeing one of your close friends pass at you, right in front of you. So like, what's the next big thing for Maul? Like, what's next for Maul? What's to look out for? What you want people to?
The next big thing for me, I want to knock some things off of my bucket list. I'm now I got some money put aside for opening one of my own lounges in Philly. That's what I'm trying to really like, get into. I want my own lounge, and I'm looking into places for that. I really want to like, have cause I ain't do it yet, and I'm sure I could do it, but I just be doubting myself. I want to have like a little comedy show, like have people come out a live little comedy show because I think I could do it. And you never gonna know if you do it until you try it. So I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that within the next 2 weeks, honestly, because that's on my notes right now. Like, bro, you could do that. Like, and I ain't, and right now, God got me in a position right now where I got money. So, like, and I want to do things that I want to do. Because life is short. Like, life is short, and you got to step on anything. Even with this shit, like, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, when you first, from your first interviews, I was watching you, and I'm like, yeah, I just love to see people, bro, progressing and doing what they need to do. Like, because you a brand at the end of the day. So, like, like, keep your foot on the pedal and don't ever let up. Because consistency is key, and like that shit, like can't nobody, and a lot of people, they be getting like misled because like if you're a rapper, for instance, you're a rapper, comedian, anything, you might see so many other people doing it and be thinking to yourself like, damn, because that be me. I'd be like, so many other people is doing what I'm doing, like what makes me so different?
That's real shit.
And you can't never think that to yourself because everybody got their own lane, and what's for you at the end of the day is for you. You wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you.
That's real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Like,
some real ass shit.
And that'd be my whole thing, like, So as time go, I'm just gonna keep on any ideas that come into my head, I'm gonna try to execute on them. So, I live day by day. Every day, I'm gonna keep on progressing, being a better me, and applying that pressure.
Man, appreciate you, Kingmal, for letting me rap with you, see
Yes,
what you got going
sir.
on.
Yes, sir. We on Bugs on a Run.